about Drake throwing the mariachi band outside? Wasn't it outside Magic City?
Yeah, outside Magic City.
On him?
Well, that's
on Metro?
classic.
Have you been following the beef?
Yes, the best.
Wait a minute, John. First of all, who's winning or who won?
Oh, this is.
I don't think it's over, but
This is.
It's over. You didn't hear. You didn't hear Drake's last record.
Yeah, Drake don't want to
He
keep
threw
going.
the flag.
Yeah,
he threw the flag. He threw the white
that
flag.
record.
No, but no.
He said
that
some
record
shit.
was
He said some
fire.
shit in the beginning, and I'm like, I'm digging this. You tricked me and all that stuff. But when he started saying like, I'm not a pedophile, you're not gonna find my name.
But that's when you know he won. Because he got off his agenda. His agenda is not to answer questions.
Yeah.
It's to pose questions.
Wow. Let me just say this. K-Dot has always been one of my favorite rappers. Now, I took my daughter to the Drake concert in 2014. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. So Drake opened.
Okay.
Kendrick opened, J. Cole, then Drake. And I had her best friend, and like right in front of me was Justin Bieber. And he was like, oh, good. They were like, John, stand here, because you couldn't see Justin. He was like, oh, this is great. Stand right there. And then my daughter's friend was like, is that Justin Bieber? My daughter was like, yeah, play it off, like, chill. And she was like, and when we're coming in, I'm hearing K-Dot. And I was like, this kid got flow. Who's she was like, Kendrick Lamar. I said, Kendrick Lamar. And I'm looking at him. That's K-Dot. That's not Kendrick. And I say that to my daughter. She's like, no, he's not the same kid from the underground hip hop. He is. I've seen this motherfucker before. He's dope. Right. This is what I say. So then he becomes Kendrick. We get to a couple of years later, we get to Coachella, and my daughter's like, my father's been fired. So Drake, the same. So Drake, I was representing the best artist in Canada named Chaos. In 1995, we got like best rap artist. So Drake, already, my daughter Taya, in love, like crazy, knowing Drake from when they gave me a mixtape. So I love this, but this is another bit of theater.
Oh yeah,
it has to be. Like Drake should drop an album Friday or Thursday night.
One of them should for sure.
Well, I think Kendrick is. I say Drake should be like, I'm glad y'all got to this. My album will explain it all, and it's dropped. Because yesterday he got as many views as Kendrick was getting on his diss tapes, because people were wanting to hear what Drake has to say. Before, he was getting no response. Now, 1.5 million here, 1.5 million there. And that's the only way we can tell. So the only way we're going to be able to find out is if you add up all the views.
Okay.
Whoever wins the views.
But this
should be a game. First to 100 million.
So, but in your opinion, Drake, Kendrick, who won or who's winning?
Drake, when Drake said he set him up, and I'm always going to go with the black guy. Oh, they're both black. I'm out of that one. The bitches. But I'm really entertained. I tell you this, I ain't listening to anybody else.
Hey, this is what I will say. I've never seen Drake outmaneuvered like he's been. Because Kendrick, the way he's not just putting stuff out, he's putting stuff out with a meaning, a secret meaning.
But why?
Huh? Because you know what I felt like? I felt like he felt like this. It all goes back to the Richard Pryor comment. He really honestly feels like that guy's a fraud, and I'm going to unmask him.
Why?
I don't know why.
See, this is where it makes no sense. If Kendrick is dropping an album, this makes all the sense.
Okay.
But if it's just, hey, I'm at the point and I want the world, because this is what it doesn't make sense. I want the world to know that I think, oh, this guy's a fraud. And yes, this guy put me on my first tour and got me noticed. And yes, we did records that did to this point.
Okay.
But right now, I want to see another man destroyed when I am talking about being of a higher consciousness. No, it has to be a ploy or a game, and we're falling trapped, because how do you find out who you are, become a Black Hebrew, and then try to destroy another human?
He's gonna hide the Bible.
Right, and then fight.
See, yeah, he's gonna.
Did they go too far with the allegations with domestic violence and not
that's not an
pedophilia
allegation,
but
right? Didn't you
predatory
say-
claims?
Didn't you
Yeah,
say
see-
Kendrick did say he hit his girl?
No.
I thought Kendrick said that in one of his songs.
I've never heard
that's-
that.
All the Kendrick fans are like, he said that in his album already and admitted to it, and already, like, the arguments that these people have.
He hit his bitch?
No,
No, I never heard
I'm just going to say bitch as many times as possible on this show.
What's the
And
song?
like once Drake dropped yesterday, the daughter of Whitney and
about his mom?
the brother of Whitney kind of like tweeted out in support of Kendrick. So I don't.
This is the craziest thing. It's gotten to the point where it made the skit on Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
That's how big it got, where they were talking, not the fact that there's a whole race of people have been exterminated. There's wars. The AI is getting better and better and better. Jewish people are upset with people, kids are on campuses. They talking about Drake and Kendrick. This is definitely, it has to be something so big coming, like I told y'all before, so big coming that this made Saturday Night Live. I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure you do it. You're going to drop that clip in. When they go, man, this Kendrick and Drake beef, come on. They've been, people have been dying in Palestine since 1948. People are still dying in Ukraine trying to get their life back together. They just dropped bombs on the Congo. Trust me, this is some bullshit.
So you think it's a ploy to distract all
It's
of us?
100%.
So Kendrick and Drake are in on it?
Kendrick's not making any money from this. If you're not making any money from this, then what you doing? When you're an entertainer. And why now? Why now when we don't need to hear this bullshit? Why are they not talking about Palestine, Israel, Ukraine, Congo? Why are they not talking about this shit? If they so righteous, why are they not talking about the things like that important? Wow, I know, man. See, I know they're gonna try to come kill me one day. 'Cause I'm from an era of thinkers.
John, how did you feel about J. Cole's bow out of the
Smartest thing in the world. Smartest thing in the world. Because J. Cole, like I said, I met all three of them the same night. And, I remember J. Cole used to rhyme fast, and he was out of breath, and I was like, oh, it doesn't, because I used to try to be an MC when I was young, right? And then when you do that, first thing they do, and when you're teaching you how to sing, is how to control your breath.
Right.
So it's when you rhyme and how you control your breath, when you hear it coming, when you hear it, right? DMX had his asthma and shit. He was running around stage, but you had to know. And I was like, yo, why you get so hyped right there? And this man was like, yo, he get really hyped on his songs. I said, but he lost breath. Couldn't finish that piece. And he was like, looked at me like, shut the fuck up. I was so mad that I said it, but I was like, only trying to be positive. And then I saw J. Cole, he was already dope, not saying anything, but he became so dope to me.
Yeah.
I look forward to a J. Cole record, and he realized whatever this is does not benefit J. Cole.
See, he was my favorite.
Me too.
But he still is. No, he's not my favorite anymore.
See what I'm saying? I don't
but
get
he's
that.
not my favorite because you can't say you're the best and then bow out of a competition to figure out who's the best.
But why is you in the competition? That's like saying, hey, listen, I'm Mayweather, and I'm going to fight Josh on Friday. Who cares that Josh wants to fight Mayweather? Like, why would Mayweather get into this fight with Josh?
But now, let's say Josh is the number one contender, and you keep claiming
Contender.
Yeah.
Not number one. J. Cole is obviously number one. These are contenders. Let them contend with each other. I'm staying number one. Like, when I didn't pay attention to them, they now have the ability to get to my spot. if I don't pay attention to it and I keep building, no one competes with Jay-Z.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Jay-Z was like, I'm winning the game. I got the baddest chick. I got all the respect.
Mm-hmm.
I got all of the money. I still got lyrics.
Right.
And I'm the man. So if you want to play, talk to somebody else. No one tries Jay-Z.
That's exactly how I feel about Jay-Z. But the people on my show, they don't necessarily have those same feelings about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is good. He just not. He thinks he's the best over everybody of all time,
Who's your
and I just
favorite?
don't think so. Me, Tupac, but.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't understand all the slander recently, and I've gone over this, and all these young motherfucking kids, and nobody's putting Biggie or Tupac in their top 5 anymore.
Oh, wait.
Arguments.
Hold on. I was on television, and they asked me who my top 5 basketball players.
We want to hear what your top 5 is.
Basketball players. And I didn't say Michael Jordan, and I got killed. I said, hold on. He's my contemporary. You said my favorite. So I'm old enough to have liked these dudes.
Right.
That's my top 5. Not saying he's not in the top 5 of all time, but my top 5.
Right.
Like, I like Jerry West because he's a great person to me, but he was the shit. Jerry West was the shit. To the point where Richard Pryor used to make jokes about this white boy, Jerry West so good, he giving brothers 40 every night. That was a Richard Pryor joke. So he was giving 40 to people without a 3-point line.
Right.
We're gonna get to that Caitlyn thing too.